Hello everyone, we're here with your Director of Studies, Amy Croft, to find out more about academic misconduct. Hi Amy.
Hi there.
Could you first explain to us what exactly is an academic offence? Is it different to academic misconduct?
Sure. So an academic offence has the same meaning as academic misconduct. It means that a student has submitted work which isn't their own. Either they've colluded with a friend, they've maybe used work from somebody else, they've perhaps put something in that they've got off the internet and haven't referenced it properly, or they have submitted entirely a piece of work that wasn't written by them without proper reference, and that's what we call academic misconduct or academic offence.
Lovely, thank you. When the university sees that a student has engaged in an academic offence, what happens next?
Okay, so the university have academic regulations that lay down the process that we need to follow in relation to any alleged academic misconduct. So students will be invited to come along to perhaps what we call a viva voce meeting. So if we have a suspicion that a student has committed academic misconduct but we're not sure, then students get the opportunity to come along and meet with us and give their account of how they undertook their work. If we're satisfied that the students did their own work, then it doesn't go any further. But then if we think the student has committed academic offence, it will then move on and the student will be invited to attend an academic offence meeting. At this meeting, we explain to the student what they've done wrong and why it is an academic offence and what they need to do in future to make sure that doesn't occur. And if it's their first offence, they will get the opportunity to have their penalty reduced by one if they undertake a short course on the VLE.
Thank you. So what are the academic regulations rules for students to follow?
Okay, yeah, so academic regulations are important. All universities have them and they govern how we go about awarding our degrees and the rules under which students complete their studies. They apply to all students, so all students are given equal treatment, and so all students need to make sure that they properly adhere to them.
Yeah, fair enough. If a student feels like they have no option but to resort to buying an essay or cheating in some other way, what should they do?
So if you have any problems and you're struggling in any way and feel that you can't submit your assessments, then please come and speak to a member of my team in the Director of Studies office. You can reach us via the VLE, so we have a tab on the VLE called Student Support Director of Studies office, so you can come in and see us directly if we're on campus. Alternatively, we have a live Zoom room every lunchtime from 1 until 2 and the link is available on the VLE page. Or you can email us directly and one of the team will get back to you. We can help you by providing extensions. We can give you advice on how to apply for exceptional circumstances, which means that you will delay your submission of your coursework. Or we can help you by getting hold of academic support or pointing in the right direction of where to get appropriate support. But it's always better to talk to us rather than submitting something that isn't your own work.
Absolutely, thank you very much. If I have been accused of academic misconduct and I know that I have done something wrong, is that the end of the road for me or do I have options?
Absolutely not. So the purpose of our meetings is to educate students as to what they've done wrong. So you may well get a penalty by the fact that your work may well be capped, or you may get a 0 for that element of assessment depending on what the allegation of academic misconduct is, but we will explain in detail what you've done wrong so that we make sure that you learn from that and you don't do it again. But no, you do get another chance to resubmit your assessment in most cases.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And finally, Amy, what would be your one piece of advice to students to avoid academic misconduct?
Yeah, it's really simple. Just complete the work yourselves. There is no other secret to it. To ensure that you do not commit an academic offence, just make sure that all the work that you do is your own and that any text you use from elsewhere is properly referenced. And you can find details of how to properly reference on the VLE page, but also on any of your module pages. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you very much.